and replacing some youngsters. See how long they can go tonight. But you see the front three: Shashua, Pasher, Damas. And why would you change something, particularly at the back? They've got 3 clean sheets in a row. They've been really, really solid back there.
Just waiting for Servando Berna's whistle, which comes right there, and we are off and running. For the second time this year, it's Birmingham Legion and Hartford Athletic with key points up for grabs tonight. Anderson collects, serves it again, headed onward, and Matt Van Oekel has to push it over the top. What a save for the 38-year-old.
Grow into confidence as the game goes on when he makes saves like that. He does a very good job there.
Big stop for Van Oekel, who's last time Morera, who sinks deep for a touch. Most of the action has come from this left side between Samadia and Engalina. Right on cue, it's those two again. Engalina behind Howell, who's got work to do. A serve, top of the box, Zhang on the turn. Zhang couldn't squeeze it off. A shot blocked through all the traffic, and a point to the spot for a penalty.
That's not a penalty. It's just not. Plain and simple, I don't think that's a penalty. He was not going to get on the end of that ball. Van Wilkevita had...
Zhang now approaches and scores. Goes back to the goalkeeper's left again.
And then goes right there. So far he's taken 5 penalties this year.
Birmingham players certainly weren't happy after seeing the replays on the video board here at Protective Stadium, but nevertheless, Hartford Athletic have an early lead. Can't say the goal is undeserved given the way the opening game has started, and now Galina's off and running. Galina squares, Zhang scores again! Straight off the kickoff, Hartford Athletic have doubled their lead, and Mamadou Zhang has a brace in a matter of moments. Took advantage of favorable call in the box that allowed Zhang to score the first, but there was nothing favorable about the second. And now Zhang a chance at a third. Zhang from a tight angle, saved by Van Oekel. The angle was tight, but Van Oekel comes up with a stop. Your tickets to that match today, bhmlegion.com/tickets. Into Martinez, out the other side. Trey Garthen's got space. Trey Garthen's touch a bit heavy. Still gets around Prestis. Trey Garthen saved by Siaha.
Garthen, but he fights through the first tackle from Prestis and then gets the shot off on target. But Samadia equal to it.
Out wide, here's Jimenez. Jimenez lost his footing. Still able to get it to Engalina. Martinez trying to dispossess him to no avail. Engalina save. Van Oekel a defining touch to push it wide.
Something we talked about is one of the keys to the game. Legion FC have to win the transition game, and right now they're not. Hartford are absolutely doing so. Legion FC, again, we talked about last week their performance, and they went down.
Seems like it'll be the latter. First half has come to a close. And it was a spell of really 2+ minutes for Brendan Burke's side that made all the difference. First touches for Jake Roofson's coming on. He's looking for Damas, finds Pasher instead. Pasher rolls along, Trey Garthen who's in. Trey Garthen a chance. Trey Garthen couldn't find the frame.
Legion FC early on, I love this foul in from Pasher. And then you see Damas coming across, may have been...
Turnbull collects. Trey Garthen and Pasher in front of him. Pasher an opportunity. His shot whistles off the woodwork. Joshua brings it down, and he was fouled. Penalty given.
Here it comes. Great first touch. And there's more contact in that one. I still think that, but just my personal opinion here.
Joshua, second time, saved again. The rebound is off the mark, deflected wide.
I mean, Siaha, what?
Prevents Stephen Turnbull from turning home the rebound.
And that's not a terrible penalty either. He's just playing some mind games with.
Looks like Marlon Hairston is making way, as is Jonathan Jimenez.
And I think both of those guys, 2 central midfielders, I think they've done a great job of clogging up that midfield and doing the dirty work when they need to go and into the spaces where they've wanted the ball to go into.
Sebastian Tregarthen enters the attacking third again. Tregarthen and Siaha
forward and get high, who are dominant on that side. So right-footed players playing on the right.
He will come on. And the man coming off, Mamadou Dieng. 2 goals in 3 minutes span for Mamadou Dieng tonight. He continues to score goals in a flurry. Looked like Birmingham wanted to make that change there. Referee not allowing them to. At Van Okel, clean catch. So 5 minutes left in the night. Hartford, one more opportunity here. Edwards might be in. Edwards scores. Icing on the cake for Hartford Athletic tonight. Kyle Edwards off the bench into the score sheet. 3 goals and 3 points for Hartford tonight. TNT, the third of the night for the visitors.
Just really good work from Hartford from attacking. Again, Hartford have a lot of upside to them.
These are 2 teams, 2 franchises that came into the league the same year, 2019, as Cariaga's got options. Cariaga lays it off. Another chance. That's scored. Another for Hartford late. Obalola makes it 4-0 to the visitors.
Again, Hartford win the ball in a good spot and just very simply just put the ball past the goalkeeper.
What a turn of events. Good lay inside, that's scored. What a finish from tight range and a tight angle from Enzo Martinez. Served up by Sebastian Tregarthen as the Legion pull one back. Second goal in as many weeks for Enzo Martinez. Sebastian Tregarthen sets up another. Goal brought to you by AT&T, the first of the night for the home side. And it ends the streak of clean sheets for Hartford Athletic. But that is the only consolation Birmingham gets tonight. That is full time, and Hartford come on the road and get a 3-goal victory tonight for 3 more points to push themselves above the playoff line.